I hope so. Let's see. All right, welcome. Game four of game it's good here. Early morning breakfast room. Hope everyone has their coffee ready. 7:35 start. Kennedy on the draw. We're gonna get it back to Austin North. Looks to move it up to the right side towards Voight. They get it deep. Now puck is pursued. Kennedy with it, looking to drive the net, trying to set of the winning camp. It's pushed back into the corner. Now Rock Ridge going to pick it up. Tonka playing Rock Ridge today. Team out of the Virginia area. Puck deflects. Out of play. Puck works his way back deep. Now it's Bull playing Mitchell forward. Ostendorf battling in the corner. Rock Ridge centering. Ostendorf is cleared. Clears up to Elizabeth Banks. He's coming. Rock Ridge steps with pressure. Throws it back deep. Offsides. Puck is shot close to the center ice. Center ice face on. On the draw, Bull wins it back to Price. Price D pass over Ecker. Ecker looking for Bull in the middle. Sails through several sticks. Rockridge has it. Hammers it back deep. It's going to go back on the net. Ecker picks it up. Tries to chip up the boards. Actually hits the ref now. Mitchell battling. Ecker there support. Rockridge hammers it. Bull has the stick. Rockridge steps again. Now it's over to Price. Price with it. Ooh, they move in the center, but Ecker is there. Ecker chips it up the wall towards Frank. Frank's going to carry, going to shoot it. Goalie's left. He paddles it in the corner, but Tana now coming fresh off the bench, gets it. Circling on the net, looking for some support. Steele circling. He loses a handle. Now it's going to split all the way out to center ice. He's going to regain, gather speed. Looks to attack through the middle here. Rockridge. Strong stick, deflect. Now they pick it up. Neutral pressure. Loses it, and now Rogness collects. He's going to play it back to Buzzard. Buzzard trying to skate up, loses a handle. Rockridge steps. Buzzard dumps it deep now into Rockridge's territory. Battle ensues along the wall. Hewitt is going to step. She's going to shoot. Love waved by the goal. Face off to the goalie to the left, right on the draw. Wins it. Voigt. Now Jewett has it. She's going to dance round one, going deep into the corner. Puts it back behind the net. Jandro was there, pressured by two Rockwood players. Rockwood gets it, works it up the wall, but Jewett holds. Dances around one, looking for a lane. Shoots low and slow right to the goalie, right to the other one. Right in the corner now, looking for Voigt. It was tipped. Now it works its way all the way back to Jewett. Jewett looking to carry. So going to carry up. Nope. Rockridge wins that. We're going to come carrying it down on the right. Throws a shot in. The Edie Boss with the left. Rockwood wins it, centers it, but nobody is there. Andrew had it. Pressure from Rockwood, and they regain possession. And they with it in the corner, trying to cycle, loses an edge and loses it. Rockwood presses it towards the middle. Jewett picks it up, and now she's looking to carry. She finds Voigt. Voigt carries. Going up the right-hand side, looking for space. Two Rockridge players pressure, a third in, gathers the puck, and now Rockridge is going to carry it back the other way. Goes through one, looking for a lane. Puck is new. Tonka pokes it out. Rockridge possessions, cycles it deeper. Ecker now in the corner with it. Finds Jandro. Now Jandro skating with it, looks. Cross ice path to Mitchell. Mitchell chips it deeper into the zone, and now she goes after it. Bull there on the pressure as well. Back up the boards. Austin goes pinches. Bull now has it. She cycles. Shot on net. Loose. Puck. Saved by Rockridge. On the draw. Bull. Oops, someone's been sent. Too many players on the ice. Counterpunch. Bull wins it back to Austin. Door. Long shot. Goalie blocks it, saves in the corner. Frank with it. Tries the center. Nobody there. Bull pressuring now. Rockridge has it. They center up. Now they move it along the right side, entering the zone. Centering pass. Bosch paddles up back to the other side. Ecker is there. Mitchell now has it along the wall, battling Rockridge. Ecker comes into support. We're going to clear it out. Now it's going to be picked up by Frank. Frank carrying it deep along the left side. Scott hits the shin pad, works its way into the other corner. Cannon again, fresh off of them. First on that puck, but Rockridge have it. Put it into the corner away from the net, and now they're trying to break out. Austin goes, pinches low, takes a shot. Cannon tried to get it, it's tied up. Now she works it back into the other corner. Pressure here, Nico with a shot about 10 feet wide to the right. Now it's Cannon on the other side. Pass works its way all the way to Nico is going to be the first to get it. She's got a head of steam. Watch out. Here she comes. She's going to skate. Rosswood pressure 1, 2, 3 girls. Catch and throw in, wins the puck. Tries to chip it back over to Rogner. Rogner's now looking to carry. Cannot find the lane. Buzzard now looking for help. Trying to find Price. Rockridge there. Work it deep. Buzzard's the first one there. Puts on one move. Tries to put a second, but Rockridge steps up to pressure. Now Kramer with it. Kramer skating, trying to find help in the center. Some Rockridge sticks in her way, and she just dumps it deep. Now behind the net. Rognus leaves it behind the net. Kramer jumping to it. It's a shot on net, but it's behind the net into the corner. Now Rognus again. Ooh, finds Hockbaum, who's calling for it. Just shoots one wide, high right. Price pinches deep, holds. Kramer now with it. All three forwards there trying to fight in tight space. Nico's going to come away, trying to buy some space. Stuck on her backhand. Tries to throw one. It's tipped wide behind the net now. Rockridge regathering. Centering pass. Price was engaged for someone, and it floats all the way through. Stewart is going to clutch it. Now in the neutral zone, looking for some space. Dances past one, two, but no, can't get by another. Rockridge is there for the step. Stays, cycle the puck. Chipped in off a swing pad, out, offside. On the face-off, Tonka back to Ostendorf. Ostendorf cycles DV to Jewett. Jewett banks it up the wall towards Jandro. Now Jandro has it. Centering pass towards right. Right can't handle it, a little bit behind her. Now Rockridge tip it forward, and they're chasing the puck here. Work it deep, back down behind the net. Picked up again by Jewett. Two Rockridge players on her. She somehow works it up the wall to Jandro. Jandro cycles far right to Voigt. Voigt carrying inside the side of the right. It's tipped up in the air. Sticks and hands flying for it. Falls here finally to Voigt. Voigt tries to backhand it over to the right. It's tipped away now along the left side. Hewitt tries to hammer it. The zone can't. Rockridge finally whacks out of the zone. Ostendorf throws it back in. Right puts it deep, and Tonka's going to go to change. Right in lone forechecker. Rockridge working out faster. They're looking to carry it. Breaking out up to the open winger on the right side, but Price is there with the defense. Cycles over to Ecker. Ecker chips up towards Mitchell. Mitchell with a little mover on one. Rockridge, though, with a stick in her way. Battling along the wall. Finally, Rockwood collects the loose puck, kill it on net. Edie lost, battle, save. Face off to Edie lost right. Oh, on the draw. Rockwood win it, rim it around the board. Price putting pressure, works his way down in the corner. Rockridge battling, looking for that centering pass. Ecker is there, chipping up towards Mitchell along the wall. She's in pursuit. Battling Rockridge for it. Rockridge now recollecting. They're going to work it deep. Price is there. She's going to gather it out of the corner. Rockridge now changing, so there's some time here. And escapes, goes far side to Lenora. Lenora with it. Throws it deep off of the stick. Rockridge recollects, chucks it back out. Picked up here by Jewett. Jewett looking for space, can't find it. Goes back B to B. Buzzard with it, floats one backhand into space to Tannen, who just shot off the bench. Buzzard works it up. Now it's going to be picked up by Tannen. Tannen shooting aggressively into some space, looking for a lane. Find him. Shot. Score. Great goal by Tannen. Step and win, I think, by Kramer. Tannen just, or Buzzard, Tannen sums up. Fades off to her right. Finds an open lane. Good shot. Rognus now on the draw. Rognus wins it back to Buzzard. Buzzard works it up to Kramer. Kramer now along the left wall is going to enter the zone. Shot goes sailing over the goalie's glove off to the upper left. Rockridge tries to get it out. Jewett holds, puts it deep. Now they rim one up to the winger, but a lot of pressure there, a lot of sticks. Shannon gets a stick in there, and they are going to now call her for a trip. Minnetonka on to the penalty zone. Face off. TV Bosch is right, waiting for the penalty to go up. Tonka wins it back, and behind the net, Eckler has it for space, looking to chip up towards Nico. Does almost get it out. Nope. Rockridge has it, works it back into his own. Austin Dart steps, loses it now in his scoots. It's a loose puck, works its way around, and then Austin Dart just chips it out of his own. Rockridge collects. Ooh, some fans on it. Nico almost grabbed it, but Rockridge has it. Ooh, backhanded cross ice pass, but Ecker steps up into space. Now back to Rockridge. They go B to B to regroup. Now work it up to the winger. He chips it deep, and now it's deep in the Minnetonka zone. Ecker is there, but pressure from Rockridge finds its way over to Nico. Nico throws it back up out of the zone, but Rockridge steps. Ooh, centering pass just misses some stick. Good D from Ecker, and now Rognus is going to carry it out of his own. Rognus here coming in, makes one move, drives the net, shot, saved by the goalie, works its way across. Like another bit of pad save. Pressure from Ostendorf on the deep pinch. A lot of pinching here. Refs is that left the zone offsides. Probably lucky. Three girls are deep on the penalty kill for Tonka. 21 seconds left on the penalty to Shannon. 3:48 in the period. Bull on the draw, works its way back towards Buzzard. Now Bull with it. Bull going to enter the zone here, looking for some speed on her back and finds Bryce at the point. Bryce just puts it deep back into Bull. Bull now loses the handle on the puck, and it works its way back up the other side here. Rockridge now coming back the other way, work it wide right. Shot on goal. Adel saved by Bosch, and she gets the whistle. On the draw, Kennedy wins it into the left foot, so it's a loose puck, works its way to the middle, then back into the corner. Price has it, tries to chip it up the wall. The Voigt misses here. Rockridge has it. They're passing the Voigt skate, and then Rockridge gathers it back. Buzzard with it, works it up the wall towards Voigt. Voigt now looking for that middle pass there for right. Can't find it, but she puts on pressure. Loose puck. Voigt tries to gather it. Pressure from Rockridge. Tonka still battling. Now Voigt with it. Trying to work it up the wall. Jandro has it. She's looking for some space. Skating. Rockridge gets a stick in there, but Jandro heavy back pressure on the forecheck. Wins it back. Now it's deep, but Rockridge regathers. Trying to get it out of his own. Price steps, tries to shoot one. It deflects off of his stick and goes far on the right side. Voigt now has it, hammers it deep, and now it's down in the zone. Right with it, trying to center again off of the skate. Puck's popping around. Finally, Buzzard has it. Shot is blocked, and now Rockridge will skip it out of his own, and then looking to change. Price is going to gather. Oh, icing, they say. I'm surprised they kept that call. On the draw, Rognus wins it back to Osterberg. Osterberg got gobbles it up. Rognus now on the draw. Wins it, shot, hits a stick. Rockridge over to it, trying to clear. Rognus is there battling with Kramer. Now back over to Kramer. Kramer shoots it off the side net. Rockridge gathering, trying to clear. Ossendorf with a great step. Shot in there by Kramer. Leash puck rebound. Rognus has it, trying to work it back in the middle, but it hits the skate. And now again, Tonka repressing on the forecheck. Oh, dumps it deep in the zone. Rockwood gathers behind the net, clearance right into Ami, but Rockwood regathers, works it up the board. Hewitt on a deep pinch, centering pass, hits the skate. Rognus had a shot. Goalie glove save. Little extracurriculars. Ref gives a warning. None of that was said. 126 left to go in the period. For Mitchell Frank on the draw. Rockridge wins it, but Mitchell pressing, goal over his system. Rockridge wins it, tries to rim it back around the other way. Price with the pinch. Hold over to Frank. Frank shot. Low on the ice after it hit a stick, and it goes back into the corner. Frank now trying to win it again along the wall. They chip it up. Price is there. Price with a big shot. Roos on the rebound. Mitchell crashing hard, but Rockridge with a strong stick in the way. Chip it out of the zone. Ecker there applying pressure. Bull now with it. We got a player in the zone. Ecker going to gather behind the net. Pressure from Rockridge, though. And they win it. Ecker once again gathers, doubles back, throws it back down. It doesn't get out of the zone. Rockridge holds. Now Bull is going to gather it behind their own net. Bull looking to skate it. Rockridge knock it off of her stick, put it back deeper. Now Price gathers. 29 seconds left to go on the clock. Price works it up the wall to Frank. Frank battling, but right Rockridge there with the pressure. Puck works its way through. Mitchell and Frank in pursuit. Rockridge work it out, but Frank blocks it again. Now it works its way up to Bull. Bull cycles back to Ecker. Ecker up to Bull. Rockridge pressing. 5 seconds left to go. Rockridge going to steer it into the zone. And that is the end of the first period. 1-0 Minnesota. EG about to commence. This is Rockridge team again, up out of the Virginia area in northern Minnesota. Host the Common 12U tournament, one of the big ones was there last year. Rockridge's path so far, they lost to Centennial Spring Lake Park 3-1. Lost to Bloomington Jefferson 3-1. And lost to Wayzata 4-1. On the draw right now, Windsor. Minnetonka now working from left to right over to Buzzard. Buzzard clears, works it up the wall towards Voigt. Voigt can't handle the pass. He's a little behind it, but gets it into the zone. And now Henley helps hold. Puck works low. Voigt on the crash shot. Early save. Janville battling behind the net. Right with it. Doubles around looking for space. We're centering pass is off of the street. Janville behind the net looking for space. Centering in the right skates. Right hand handling. Finally gets a shot. Goalie aggressively out for save. Rockridge, though, came and cleared her out, and that is going to be a penalty. Minute and a half is the call for roughing. Our play, Rognus, Bachbaum, Kramer, awesome. Okay. Roughing. Apparently, you can't clear them out. I got it. On the draw, Rognus wins it. Over to Kramer. Kramer works it high to Ostendorf. Ostendorf takes a shot. It was tipped on the way through, but works its way wide. Now picked up behind the net by Rodgers. Rodgers looking for some space. Back up again to Ostendorf. Ostendorf block, shot. Blocker save. Rebound by Kramer. Blows it wide, high left. Frankie Ecker aggressive pass, but Rockwood's wins it, works it all the way out. Ostendorf now with it, chips it up the wall towards Kramer. Kramer looking for Hawkeye in the middle. She enters the zone, works her way around, shot off the goalie's pad. Good save, loose puck. Rodness pressuring, can't win it, but Concha regathers up high to Ostendorf. Ostendorf shot, tipped by Nico Trainer on the way through. Great goal by Tonka. Good job here by Rodness works it high. Austin goes with a shot right there. Kramer got a stick on it. Bounces right over the goalie's shoulder. Discussion now with the ref to figure out who had the goal, who had the assist. The goal stand. It is 2-0 Minnetonka. Outplay goal. Nico Kramer assisted by Austin Dorf and Rodness, I believe. At least it should be. Minnetonka have it, wins it up. Mitchell handles it, but Rockridge steps in, wins it back to Price. Price cycles over to Buzzard. Buzzard moves it all the way up towards Frank. Frank now with it. Moves it to Bull. Bull now enters the zone, makes one move, works her way deep left. Now on her backhand in the corner. Pressure from Rockridge. Frank there helping. Rockridge now with it, clearing it out of the zone. Mitchell comes over to Presley. Good stick on it, holds it in the zone. Frank with it, works it up to Bull. Bull now driving towards the net on her backhand. Backhand shot off of the pad. Works his way up to Price. Price with a heavy shot. They drive over. Just save. Centering pass sails all the way through. Buzzard at the point. Cycles it deep. Bull there. First one behind the net. Has someone open in front. Nope, can't work it. Now works his way behind the net. Rockridge trying to find space. Great forechecking pressure here. Price pinches deeper, trying to hold, knocks it deep. Bull now with the puck. Doubling back, looking for some space. Mitchell coming in to assist. Frank over there helping. Bull now with it behind the net. Circling, works her way up to the point. Buzzard with it, shot. Rebound, saved by the goalie. Again, Buzzard shot. It's a stick in the feet of Mitchell. Mitchell battling. Tries to work it over. Can't. Rockridge has a good step. Mitchell's going to gather it. Gets it. Oh, tripped in the process. No call. Rockridge smashes it up. It's going to be gathered by Price. Price trying to center. Works his way up to Mitchell. Mitchell has it. Sends it deep. And she goes to change now. Right on Vandro in pursuit. Vandro trying to get it behind the net. They rim it around, but Voigt is there. Rockridge gathers it out. Finds someone in the middle, and now Rockridge looks to clear it. Sends it deeper right. Gonna pick it up. Ooh, does one move. Now Voigt with the puck. Voigt gonna clear it. Voigt now got some space. Clearing it. Oh, stick in her skates. Up goes the hand. Tripping is the call. Good job, Claire, drawing that penalty. For her efforts, her line is staying out on the power play. 10:43 left to go. Minute and a half. Penalty just now. Rockridge. Waiting on the penalty to go on the board. Up it goes. Right on the draw. Rockridge wins it. But into the middle. Contested puck falls to Ostendorf. Ostendorf shot. Hits the stick and goes wide right. Chandro has to go around the ref. Up to Ostendorf. Ostendorf has it escapes, but manages to hold. Chandro now out of the corner looking for space. Finds herself with some time in the corner, picks her head up, good play, looking far defender, nice pass. Hewitt steps. Rockfield gets the stick in the lane now, up to right in the corner. She puts it behind the net. Joando is going to be the first one there. Centering pass, just misses Voigt's stick. Works his way up to Jewett. Jewett beats one wide right. Ostendorf with the deep pinch. Doesn't get it, but Claire does hold. Claire has it. Oh, she does one move, looking for some space. Now in the middle, driving onto her backhand. Throws it back up to Jude on the point. Hewitt shot through traffic, hits the goalie's pad. Oh, rebound by Jandra. Just looks his way wide. Puck is loose. Oh, right finds it. Shot. Goal. Good goal by Wright. I think that is for third It's a shot by Jewett, tipped by Xander, and they worked it back in front. Goal by right. Three nothing Minnetonka. Now Hawkbomb with the puck, working behind her own net after the draw. Rockwood with the pressure. Kramer there, battling on the wall, works his way into the middle. Tonka have it. Clear it back out to Kramer. Kramer cross ice pass toward Hawkbomb. Good passing Minnetonka. Hawkbomb drive, looking for a lane, far right. Centering path works its way all the way through. Rock Ridge now with it. Pressure by Minnetonka. They work it deeper. Now with the puck. Battling along the wall. Back now along the corner. Uh, Rock Ridge, clear it deeper the other way. Now it's gathered by Price. Price with it, looking for space. Now just chips it up the wall. Kramer is there, gets it out of the zone. But Rock Ridge collect. Work it back in. Shannon with it. Back to Frankie. Frankie over to Anna. Anna steps, looking for some space. Still looking, still skating, still looking, still skating. Now stop, spins, backhand over into space. Hawk bomb, put it on net. Rognus crashes, saved by the goalies. 3-0. It's on to 8:29 left in the period. Bull on the draw. Into the corner, won by Rock Ridge. Frank on net. Mitchell was there behind the net with it. Wins it in the corner. Oh, Rockridge takes it, now chips it back up the board. Hewitt with a step. Rockridge works it out of his own. Buzzard comes over to grab it. Oh, they are going to call interference on Hewitt. Going to look at that one again. Fox worked his way out of his own. I think Hewitt kind of pinched her off. Right here, got in her way. Elbow up a little bit, and they're going to call her for interference. Team's a little soft. He has the right to that space as well, but interference is the call. Bowl and Mitchell with Buzzard and Austin going. Rockridge wins it to the point, sends it deep around the corner. Buzzard is gathering, centering pass, works his way up. Mitchell coming to pressure, shot, little skates. Rockridge has it. Oh, send it to the deep and then for the winger on the point. She works it up. Boss, that was a block of save. Now Rockridge looking for some space. Tonka on the pressure. Send it in the other corner. Put it back to the point. Oh, she cannot hold the zone. Now Bull coming out to pressure. Works it back into the zone. Deliberate offside, says the ref. That's a pretty good call. Gonna go all the way down on the right hand side. He was saying, nope, stay in the zone, do it in. Don't see that call often enough. 7:42 left to play in the period. 1:01 on the power play. Rognus on the draw. He wins it. Trying to pass. Rockridge pressure. They get it back in their own corner. Now skating around their net. Breaking out along the winger. Winger looks to the far side, but Rognus is there. Puts a stick on it. Rockridge gathers an errant puck. Now entering the zone. Doubling back to space. Trying to repossess the puck. It's loose. Rognus gathers. She backhand chips it out of the zone. Out to the defender. Defender from Rockridge works it to the other defender along the right wall. And they chip it deep. Goes all the way through past a stick box paddle. Save. Whistle. Face off. The box is left. 27 seconds left to the penalty on Hewitt. Reich on the draw with Blake. Rocky Ridge wins it. Shot goes wide left. Buzzard has it. Clears it all the way around the board. Right steps. Can't win it. Goes loose. Now Rock Ridge works it to the point. Shot. Glove save. Block. Face off. Easy box is left. Right on the draw. Rockridge wins it, works it up to the point. Shot from the point, hits right shin pad that falls nicely to Rockridge. Oh, she has an opportunity for a shot. Can't get it off. It rolled on her. Now Voigt's going to collect. He's going to break the other way. Goes around one player. Can't get around the next one. There's a Rockridge still there. And they work it back out of the zone. Minnetonka now, full strength. Price goes the buzzer D to D pass. Buzzer works it up to Jandro. Jandro now along the right wing. He's trying to work it deep. Rockridge wins it, works it out right there together. Trying to go around one player, but Rockridge steps, wins it, enters the zone here. Center driving on her back end. Good back check by right, gets the stick in there. Now Price is going to gather it behind the net. Works it up to Voigt along the right side. There's a whistle, and there's a penalty call. Thing. A high stick is going to go on Buzzard. I think it's this battle in front of the net right here. Oh, her stick whacked her right there in the head. She did. High stick right in the head. Parents were trying to figure out what the call was for. We had the benefit of replay, so we got to see it. So Minnetonka on the penalty kill once again. 130. Rockridge wins it. Go D to D. Shot from the point all the way through Boston. It's a stick save, covers it. Tonka aggressively defending the goalie. Face off to Boston's left. Right on the draw. Wins it now and recollects. Right now, it's going to enter the zone with speed. Ships it around the defender. He's going to win the race. Rockridge can't slow her down. Trying to center. It's escape. Backhands it out to Void at the point. Ostendorf holds his own, they say. I thought that might have gone out, but she works it lower. Rockridge is going to correct it behind the net. Void pressing. Rockridge finds the player, and she's going to skate it out here. Ships one past everybody, and now at the other side, Rockridge is going to gather it deep in the zone. Oh, the centering pass. Nobody was there. Rockridge's defender step shot. Saved by Evie Bach. He gets a glove on it. Whistle. Good save, Evie Bach. That was a good pass in the space from Rockridge. Kramer and Jan are now out there. Kramer on the draw. Rockridge wins it out to the point. Cycle it to the winger. Looking to that other defender on the point, but Jandro nicely covering, and now she's got herself some space. Gets it deep, and now she's going to go chase. Jandro wins the race to the puck, but Rockridge takes it away. Now they're going to work it back up the other side. Kramer pressuring, gets it back deep. Rockridge with it. Work it back up the wall. Price pinches, holds. Kramer now with it along the wall, battling two Rockridge players. They center to one of their players, and now Rockridge trying to break it out. Kramer with the stick in the way. It works it up to Price. Price step, works it lower, but Rockridge is there to hold. Now along the wall, battle ensues. Rockridge gathers, works it back to their own D. He bounces it up the wall, trying to find a player, but a good step by Ecker. Ecker works it deep, and now he becomes Minnetonka full strength. Ecker deep, shot, goal! Oh, good points by Ecker. Good goal. Ecker just stepped up and caught that chip, bounced it off the wall himself, came in, shot right under the goalie's glove, it looked like. 4-0 Minnetonka. On the draw, it is Rodney. Chips it up, but Rockridge has it. They work it deep the other way. Buzzer to steps. Now Rognus gathers. They work it up the other side, and Rockridge collects. Now Rognus with it. She's going to circle behind the net, looking to buy herself some space, and she does. She's skating in there at the zone, works herself far left, leaves it behind there for Kramer. Kramer does one move, shot on net, rebound. Shot by Rognus. No, can't get it through, and now Rockridge collects, works it up to the other side. Kramer's going to battle. Oh, she's going to find herself some nifty space. Sticks on the way. Kramer's still looking for space. Shot hits the stick and is wide of the net. But Tannen is there battling. Tannen goes to the point. Drew it at the point. Looking for space. No. Oh, Gets it 2-1 player. Hard, low shot. Nice shot. Goalie makes a save and then knocks it out of the way with her stick. Rockridge has it, but heavy pressure from Minnetonka. They finally break it out to a winger on the far side. She's going to look to clear it in. Works her way deeper, but has to get off the chain. Now Jewett is going to collect. Looking to skate it into space. Here comes Jewett working her way up the right side. Finding width on the side. Doubles back. Centering pass was looking for Tannen, but there was a stick in the way. Rockridge regathers and now breaks back out the other way. Oh, finds the center in the middle. Skip it. Oh, just missed tipping it past. Finally, good stop by Henley and Rockridge was offside. On the face-off, it's full. Brings it back to Austin North. Austin North works it over. After up to Mitchell. Now Mitchell along the wall. She's going to look to carry it here. Enters the zone. Leaves it for Bull. Bull now with it. Works it towards the middle. Finds Ossendorf. Ossendorf puts it low towards Frank. Frank now trying to battle for it. Doubles back. Now Mitchell on the pressure. She leaves it back in the other corner. Bull is there, but Rockwood has it. Eckert with a good step. Bull with it now working the puck around. Finds his way over to Mitchell. Mitchell dances around one player. Now it gets knocked off his stick. Bull has it. Tries to backhand it into space, but hits a Rockridge player and works its way out in the other direction. Rockridge now carrying. Shoot one wide right. It's going to go behind the net. Oh, Ecker's going to collect, but pressure from Rockridge when they win it. Ostendorf battling centering pass. Ecker is there. She wins it now. Frank is going to carry it up to the left-hand side. She's going to enter shot from the blue line. Oh, it's a skate. Battle along the wall. Mitchell battling a lot of line changes, but they are okay. Price wins it, works it back to Ostendorf. Ostendorf works it all the way up the other wall to Voigt, who was just getting off of the, on the bench. Good line change. Voigt enters the zone looking for space. Shot. Glove save or paddle save. It's loose out in front. Ooh, whistle. Rough that he lost sight of it. It looked like it was bouncing around though. Not sure if he lost sight if he was just worried about everyone running into each other. Anyway, whistle, 1:43 left to play in the second period. Right on the draw. Looking for Buzzard at the point. Pass floats a bit on her and goes all the way out of the zone over Buzzard sticks. Buzzard down, makes the B2B pass to Price. Price tries to find Buzzard, but Rock Ridge with heavy pressure. Knock it off her stick and hold it in the zone. Voigt now comes low, works it back in the other corner. Nobody's there. Rock Ridge with, oh, pressure from Price that wins it back. Now Jandra with it, makes a move. Skating the puck here. Along the wall, Rockridge pressure wins it off of his foot. They work it all the way out of the zone. It's going to go down here. No icing. Buzzard getting heavy pressure from Rockridge. Doubles back. Buzzard now looking to skate the puck here, skating through in the middle of the ice, attacking. Works her way into a defender who wins it off a stick. It falls to Voigt. Voigt can't get the shot off. Rockridge works it up the wall. Tips it through the middle, and Buzzard is going to collect. Buzzard trying to work it to right. Puts the player now Jandra with it. Jandra going to clear it into the zone. Pressure from Rock Ridge. It finds its way to Reich. Reich's going to dance through one player, trying to find space. A lot of six. Shot. So hits the goalie. Rock Ridge clears it up the wall. She's going to chip it around Jewett, but Ostendorf is there to collect it. Ostendorf looking for some space. Turns one way, turns back the other way behind her net. Heavy Rock Ridge pressure. The end of Ossendorf holding along the wall. Jewett has it, trying to find some space, but Rock Ridge applying heavy pressure. White comes in, clears it up around the board. Danville with it, finally clears it out of the ice, up the ice. Tannen there, pressure. Rock Ridge girl falls over. It's going to fall to Tannen. 2 seconds, long shot. Love there. Where's the shot? That is the end of the second period. So after 2, 4-0, Minnetonka. Back to the start of the third period. Minnetonka looking strong, up 4-0 over Rockwood. In the breakfast club during 7:30 a.m. start. On the draw, Rodman thins it really deep in the Rockridge territory. Rockridge going to go behind their net, collect, try to chip it up the boards. Jewett, good aggressive step. Now a battle along the wall. Kramer battling three Rockridge players. They work it up. Jewett at the point. Shot going wide right, but the goalie makes a pad save and pushes it behind the net. Rockridge manages to gather it, but Kramer is there working to the point. Jewett shot through traffic. Goalie save. Nice save, a lot going on in front, and Rockridge just cleared out towards Jewett. Jewett now with the puck, looking for some space. She's going to skate, find it now on the right side. She's going to work her way into the zone. Pressure from Rockridge, loses it. They break it out the other way, put it in the middle of the space, and now they find some room. They're going to skate here, dump it deep, and then they're going to change and try to go get the puck. Price behind her own net. Battling, works its way up towards Tannen. There's a lot of sticks going on there. Rockridge with it. Finally, it's collected by Price. She works her way up to Tannen. Tannen with it, trying to work her way past one player, cannot. Now with the puck, finds Kramer on the far side. Kramer going to enter the zone, try to make a move, cannot. Rockwood's pressure, they work it out. Price recollect. Price trying to bounce it back up the boards for Kramer. Rockridge steps. It's a loose puck. Finally works his way to the far side. Rockridge racing Ecker for it. Ecker wins it, buys herself some space, trying to find Kramer, but cannot. Rockridge has it, works it deeper. Now behind the net here for Ecker. Ecker just chips it all the way out of the zone to Rockridge at the point. Rockridge going to go D to D as they get back out of the zone. Now they re-enter on the right side. Bull pressure though, and it goes in the corner. Price with it. Price over to Bull. Bull trying to carry. Pressure from Rockridge though as they win it back. Now entering the zone. Pressure from Price. Now it falls to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to skate it up the right side. Throws it out to Rockridge. They'll go D to D now. Throw it deep. Icing was the call. 11:52 left to go in the game. Bull on the draw. Wins it over towards Frank. Rockridge has it, but Buzzard with an aggressive step. Now Frank along the wall loses an edge. Still battling. Buzzard with it's going to put it deeper. Now it's over to Bull. Bull has it in the corner. Looking for some space. Throws it in front. Loose puck. Goalie gets a pad on it. Save. Bull on the draw. Wins it off the ref shin pad. Frank with it. Backhand shot. Glove save. Bull wins it over, but Rockridge gathers it. Buzzard with his steps. Frank with it, throws it far to the right side. Mitchell gonna win. Oh, oh, just knocked it pretty good. Arm went up. Rockridge had a break the other way. Goal save. Face off. Rudy Boston left. Body checking was the call. Body checking. Seems it was could have been more egregious than that, given the location. Commentator thinks it should have been more. Voigt now working behind the net, looking for space. Cycles up to Ostendorf at the point. Ostendorf shot blocked by Rockridge. Centering pass. Two players were tied up. Rockridge is going to regather, work it back up the other side. Far stretch pass. Rockridge has it. Shot, blows it wide, high right. Good stretch pass, short-handed here. Minnetonka now. Reed with it. Voigt looks far side towards Jandro. Defender steps, but misses it. Jandro now with an opportunity to run it down, but Rockridge will be the first one there. Rockridge works it up the other way, chips it up the wall. They're going to just fire it out. Becker works it back towards the other side. Ostendorf with it. Now Ostendorf behind the net with it. Throws it up the wall, but Rockridge are the first ones there. They throw it in, but it hits Rognus. Now Jewett with it. Or Jandro with it, sorry. Jandro battering. Backhands it out of the zone. Rockridge collects. Is going to cycle for space. Finds a player in front. She's trying to take a step, but Ostendorf was there. Rognus going to recollect it behind the net. Skating with it here. Here comes Rognus. Through the middle of the ice here. Throws it, trying to throw it over to Kramer. Cannot find her. Now Rockridge going to gather behind the net. Work it back up the left side. Along the wall with it. Tries to fire through the middle. Kind of goes through everybody. And now Kramer is going to go collect it out of her own corner. Shooting now up the right side. Makes one move. Makes a second move. Trying to work past three players. Does. Still skating, but stick on the puck, and they work it back the other way. Over to Price. Price works it up to Kramer. Kramer now with it along the wall. Drive. Shot. Hits the defender. That looked like it stung Price. Step. Shot. Goalie save. It's loose. Bull's going to charge in. Bull shot underneath the goalie pad. Save. Bull now out with Mitchell and Frank. Mitchell back out after the hit. Bull wins the draw over the Buzzard. Buzzard's going to go D to D to Price. Price gets it, works it deep. Mitchell there pressing along the wall here, battling. Bull wins it, throws it into the other corner here, or other side. Frank pressuring, Bull pressuring. Rockridge gets it out, works his way up to Price. Price makes a move, steps again. Now it's on the Bull stick. Bull's going to skate with it down along the left-hand side under her backhand here, looking for some help. Behind the net is Bull with the puck. Again, gets pressure from Rockridge. They work it along to the other corner, though. Frank is the first one there. Price, deep pinch, goes it behind the net. It's going to go to Bull. Bull with it. Was trying to get ready for the pass, but didn't possess the puck. And then Rockridge wins it off with a step from Henley. Rockridge drives over the other side. Shot. Oh, Rockridge. Do it. Buzzard stepped it, couldn't win it. Rockridge had it. They found the open player. Goal 4-1. Right on the draw. Gives it to Jewett. Jewett works it back in the middle towards right. Right going to enter the zone. Shot. Hits the shin pad. Loose. In front. Rockridge clears it into the corners. Works his way to Jewett. Jewett dances through. Gets a little Lucci shot. Pad saved by the goalie. Rockridge now works it up the wall. Finds someone in the middle. Ostendorf steps. Tries to clear. Pressure from on her. Now right with it. Trying to gather it. Rockridge gets it. Sends it the other way. Jewett picks up. He's going to try to scoot through one and tries to get through another. Cannot. But Rockridge gets it. Ostendorf on the step. Rockridge puts it up the wall. Voigt steps up, pressure, wins another pass, entering the zone. Flip pass in the middle, trying to find right. Cannot. Rockridge with it. Breaks it out the other way here. They chip it fast through it, and they win the race into the corner. Battle in the corner here. Rockridge trying to centering fast. Goes off the stick. Miss it. Now Voigt in the corner with it. battling. Rockridge behind the net. Good back checking pressure. Wright's going to win it. Looks for a long pass up the boards to Jandro. Jandro battling for it. Cannot win it. Still pressuring though. Rockridge has it. Works it deep. Picked up by Ecker. Ecker with it. Works it up the wall again towards Jandro, but Rockridge is there, cycling back to their D. Fans on the puck. Now gets it. Rockridge centering pass. Picked off by Ragnar. Banks it off the wall, but Rockridge wins it. Now Rockridge backhands it deep into the zone. Collected by Ecker. She retreats behind her net. Can't find any space. Stops. Trips it up the wall. Rockridge is there. She puts it back in the corner to her own players. They're looking for some space. Centering pass intercepted by Price. She works it up towards Kramer. Can't find it in the street. Rockridge gathers it, puts it deeper. Pressure puck right now deep in the zone. Ecker's going to collect it and try to find some room behind her net. Works it up the wall towards Cannon, but she misses her. Rockridge steps, works it deep. Now Price behind her own net. Nico looking for that stretch pass. They can't find it. Price has to double back. Now she sees some room in the middle. Works it far right towards Tannen. Tannen now skating with the puck. Enters the zone. It was a 3-on-3 shot. Love save by the goalie. Face off to the goalie's left. Goal on the draw. Tries to win it. Mitchell there battling. It's in her skates. And now Rockridge is going to win it. Skate it out. Looking it up to the winger on the far side. Here comes Rockridge the other way. Buzzard on the pressure. Rockridge works it deep behind the net. Buzzard wins it. Works it up the left wall towards Frank. Frank now with it looking for Bull in the middle. Passes a little bit too far. Finds its way to Rockridge. Rockridge throws it deep. Waits its way past through it. Into the corner. Drew it now with it. Looking for space. Rims it around. It's to Frank now. Frank with it. Skating, going far side, looking for Mitchell. Mitchell now coming to try to collect it. Does gather it, throws it deep, and now it goes in the zone. And now the wingers are changing. Bull stays on, applying pressure deeper in the corner. Rockridge works it out one side and then through the middle. Girl loses an edge, but Rockridge regathers. She attacks, shot right around Buzzard. Box. Ad saved by Boss. Centering pass, blocked by Jewett. She's going to gather it, doubles back, looking for space. Pass to the point, intercepted. Shot, tipped by Jewett or stopped by Jewett. And then Rockridge battling in the corner. Finding someone behind the net. Shot. Good save by Boss. Puck just worked its way through into the middle here. Xander was a little too far. Jewett stopped the pass, but just worked its way here to this center trashing it. She got a good shot. But Boss was ready for the pass. On the draw, Reich wins it. They're trying to work it up to Jandro. Rockridge maintains possession, works it around, shot, hits the side netting, and then comes back out front. Voigt now going to carry up the right side, chips it deep, and now Jandro gives chase. She's going to win the race here on the puck. With the puck trying the center, but cannot. Rockridge with the pressure. Battle here it pursues. Rockridge breaks it out, but Austin North pushes deep, tries the center, but only Rockridge is there. And now they work the puck out. Break out on the other side. They can't handle the pass, but now they recollect. Again, we're working it up the other side here in this place. Austin North pressures, wins it up the wall. Right collects. She's going to try to clear it through here. Tries to shoot from the blue line, but it only makes it as far as the Rockridge defender. But Austin North steps, holds, centering pass, hits the skate, and now Rockridge collects. Again, they work it out that far side, and now they're going to try and carry it up the left side here. After applying pressure, Rockridge tries to shoot one from an awkward angle, misses the whole net in the other corner. Rockridge now with it. Wright has it, looking for Voigt, but Voigt is changing. Rockridge now with it, chips it deep into the zone. Ecker with it, finds herself some room. Now Cannon goes long stretch pass over to Jandro on the far left side. Jandro skating in the middle, looking for space. Shot hits the defender. Now Jandro gets off the team. Rodness battling for it along the rock. Oh, gets past Price somehow. Rockridge driving, centering pass. Oh, behind the trailing center. Price comes over to collects it along the wall, works her way up the right side, looking for some space. Tips it along, Rognus battling in her skates. Rockridge is there. Price holds, shoots him up. As say by the goalie, works him in the other corner. Kramer's found Buzzard at the point. Buzzard's shot is wide. Price aggressively pinches, works it down into the corner. Tonka steps. Oh, it falls to Kramer, but you can't whack it out of the air. It was a bouncing puck. Shot by Butler, works its way off the goalie, wide right. Again, Price step, shoot this one wide left. Kramer now with it, works up to the point. Buzzard at the point, back to Kramer down low. Good cycling Tasha, back to Ami in the corner. Ami looking for some help. Works it back the other side to Kramer. Kramer now kicked it out in front, nobody there. Price, though, steps, she's got some room, walks, shoots, hits the goalie. Good save. Price again, stepping. Again, Rognus now with it back behind the net. Rognus circling backhands towards the net. Goalie can't get a cover. Now it's loose behind the net. Cannon battling. Rognus battling. Cannon looking to Price again at the point. Price looking for a lane. Hard, low shot. It's loose in front. Save finally goes in. Rognus with the rebound. They were at that one for quite some time. Good, persistent ladies. 5-1 Minnetonka on the draw, works its way back towards Jewett. Jewett looking to carry, works her way up towards Mitchell, passes a bit too far. Rockridge intercepts, throws it deep. 1 minute remaining in the third period. Ossendorf with it behind the net, works it back up the wall towards Mitchell. Mitchell can't handle it, bouncing puck. Rockridge has it, works it deep. Now Jewett's behind the net, skating. Long stretch pass looking for Bull right behind her, and that is going to be an ice. Bull on the draw, 42 seconds left. Wins it over to Jewett. Jewett now with it's going to skate up behind the net, looking for some space. Cuts to the middle, finds Mitchell along the right wall. Mitchell skating with Frank. Passes, centering pass to Frank, a little bit behind her in the skates, but she collects. Bull enters the zone, but loses it. Now Jandra with it, looking for some space. Fires it deep, and the puck goes down into Rockridge's end. Bull pursuing, chips it up the wall. Mitchell is there with the puck, finds herself a little bit of room. Shot, ooh, pad save. Now Frank with it. Frank shot along the ice. Bull battling. Mitchell with it. Backhand. Couldn't get enough on it. Pad save by Rockwood. 6 seconds on the clock. On the draw. Rockwood brings it to the point. Jewett gonna get one last shot. Love save as time expires. That is the game. Easy ball with the W. Tonka, a 5-1 win. And that is the 2025 Dangle Fest tournament. Have a great New Year, everyone. Easy boss. Play the game. Congratulations, Edie Boss.